Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 148 years back, a great human being was born on this earth. He belonged to our motherland, India. Remembered as one of the greatest leaders in the world, he showed the world the path of truth and non-violence. He is Mahatma. He who fought for us. He who fought for our freedom. He is the father of our great nation, India. We celebrate his 148th birth anniversary today, and the world celebrates this day as International Day of Non-Violence. 3 years back, on October 2nd, 2014, the Prime Minister of India launched an initiative named Swachh Bharat Mission. A mission aimed at making India clean. A mission of making India open defecation free. A mission aimed at making our holy rivers clean. It's indeed a good initiative and I completely support it. Despite the fact that Ganga is still dirty, people die due to landfills falling on them. Despite the fact that people who work in manholes as manual scavengers to remove the sewage die due to hazardous gas poisoning. I understand much needs to be done and also hope that the government will start working towards the mission in the coming days. Since the narrative is of Swachh Bharat on the birth anniversary of Mahatma, I'll be talking about it a bit later. But before that, on the International Day of Non-Violence, the question that hits me strong are: who killed the free thinker Pansari? Who killed the free thinker Dabolkar? Who killed the free thinker Kalburgi? Who killed the honest IAS officer Mr. Anurag Tiwari, who was working in the food supply department of the Karnataka government? Who killed the honest officer Deputy SP Ganapati, who killed Gauri Lankesh? Let's be clean within. The society will be clean and healthy. On that note, I'd like to remind you the famous quote: be the change you want to see in this world. That fits exactly into the talk of the day, the dream of Swachh Bharat. Before I start, I would like to show you some of the videos taken during the cleanup drive by the YUVAs in Puram, Bangalore.
Hello everyone, we are YUVA, Youth United for a Vision to Achieve. Today, as you all know, it's Gandhi Jayanti, the birthday of Mahatma. So today, as a part of the mission Swachh Bharat, we YUVA are collaborating with another NGO called Let's Be the Change and contributing our part in cleaning. The purpose of this video is to show you how the Puram is. We are doing cleanup in Puram today. I'll show you. And I'll show you the demand of all this.
All these we are collecting since morning. This is the power of youth and power of citizens. I hope all the government and the body gets government body and BBMP gets noticed with this one and bring lost glory to our Bangalore. Thank you one and all for making this a grand success.
Thank you, sir.
ನಾನು ಕೇರ್ಪುರಂ ವಾರ್ಡ್ನಿಂದ ನಾನು BBMP ಪ್ರತಿ ವತಿಯಿಂದ ನಾನು ರಿಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್, ನಾನು ಸಂಧ್ಯಾ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು. ನಮ್ಮ ವಾರ್ಡ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಸದ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ಗಾಗಿ ಹಸಿ ಕಸ ಹಾಗೂ ಒಣ ಕಸ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಯಾನಿಟರಿ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ನ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಯಾನಿಟರಿ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಥದನ್ನ ಬೇರ್ಪಡಿಸಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮನೆ ಮನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಸನ ನೀವೇ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಸಿ ಕಸ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಏನು ಡಬ್ಬಗಳನ್ನ ಕಂಟೈನರ್ಸ್ನ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೇ ಕಂಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನು ಸ್ಯಾನಿಟರಿ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಡ್ರೈ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ರಿಜೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅದು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಡ್ರೈ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ BBMP ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ರಿಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಏನು ಸ್ಯಾನಿಟರಿ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸಿಂಗ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಈ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲವು ಸಬ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಕಳಿಸಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ಮನೆಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ನಾವು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಏನಂತಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮಿಂದ ಈ ರೈನಿ ಸೀಸನ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಕ್ ಡಂಪಿಂಗ್ ಯಾರ್ಡ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿದಾಗ ಮಾತ್ರ ಡ್ರಾಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಸರಿಪಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನೀವು ಕಸ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಕಸ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಆದರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋದು ತಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಏನು ಮಸ್ಕಿಟೋಸ್ ಶುರುವಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಏನು ನೊಣಗಳು ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ರೋಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಈ ಥರ ರ್ಯಾಟ್ಸ್ ಈ ಥರದಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು BBMP ವತಿಯಿಂದ ಕೆಲಸ ಪ್ರತಿನಿತ್ಯ ನಮ್ಮ ಶ್ರಮ ಮೀರಿ ಕೆಲಸ ನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತೀವಿ.
Thank you.
But these people, they come in with the waste just 2 hours after what the vehicles go, and they come in and this is the dumping ground. Yeah, you can have a look at it. And ironically, this place is situated in between a beautiful lake and a temple, right?
And this picture, it consists of three parts: organic waste, dry waste, and reject waste. So organic waste we need to compost it. So the dry waste we have to recycle as much as we can. We have to recycle, and reject waste we have to decompose it in the proper way. This is what we are trying to convey.
Hi all. Like here we are cleaning everything here, but these people around here are putting like waste again and again.
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂಚೂರು ಹೇಳಿ, ನೀವು ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಯಾಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಸ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ?
ಈಗ ಸ್ಕೂಟರ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಬರ್ತಾರ ಬಂದು ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಬರೀ ಇರೋದು 1 hour ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಊರ್ನವ್ರು ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಸಾಧ್ಯ.
ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗಾಡಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ BBMPದು?
ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 4 ದಿನ ಒಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
4 ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ
ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೂ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಗೇನಾ? ಈ ವಾರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ಈಗ
ವಾರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರೋದೇ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದಾ?
ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 3 days
ನೀವು ಕಂಪ್ಲೇಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ವಾ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟರ್ಗೆ? ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟರ್
ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿ ಊರಿನ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ.
ಅವ್ರ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟರ್?
ಸರಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
ಹೌದಾ? ಇನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಇದು ಎಷ್ಟನೇ ಸಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಅಪ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದು?
ಈ ಏರಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಅಪ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರೋದು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಒಂದು 15 to 20 ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Even then the state is this.
Past 1
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು
So the best solution for this is everyday cleaning has to happen from the BBMP side. BBMP ಅವರು ಡೈಲಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಡೈಲಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರು ತಗೊಂಡೋದ್ರೆ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 2 ಸತಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, BBMP ಅವರು ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಹೇಳಿರೋದು ವಿಷಯ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ, ನಾವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರೆ, ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಒಂದು ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ರು, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ತುಂಬುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಮಾತ್ರ ತಗೊಂಡೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ರಿಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ಹಂಗೆ ಸೈಡ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮೊದಲಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಡಂಪಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಡೈಲಿ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
So this is the opinion of the public here. We request the BBMP and the authorities to please take care of this as soon as possible and make Bengaluru a cleaner city.
One page.
And there we go. We might have seen many such small groups when we wander around on the streets, cleaning the dirty and ugly places and making it beautiful. Yes, you don't see them every day because of the very simple reason. It's not their job. Their job profession is something else. He or she may be a techie or a government employee, a teacher, an actor, or a student. But when everyone comes together from different job professions and work together towards a cause, remember, he or she is not only cleaning the place, but sending a loud and clear message that if you have the will, then you can, because change begins with you. Now, that brings me to something which is not very comfortable to hear. Some may get offended, and that is the work of keeping the city clean, or the responsibility, the work of keeping the city clean, the profession of Paura Karmikas, the garbage crusaders who you might see early in the morning, cleaning roads and streets, picking garbages, shifting the garbage from bin to landfills. But why is that still garbage all over, like we saw in that video? And I could relate this problem of garbage, the disappointment and anger of the Bengalurians there, with this article on the Quint which I read a few days ago. So let me take you through that article, Crore scan of the BBMP. Now we need to understand this. The population of Bangalore is huge, and obviously there will be huge garbage. To serve this huge population, we need adequate number of people providing us the service. Money is not a problem at all, because when there is a will to invest money in building steel flyover, which fortunately got cancelled, why isn't there will to solve the problem of the garbage? But in this case, even the money is also sanctioned on a monthly basis to serve the huge population. Then where the fuck is the all money going? A recent audit has revealed that using more than 5,000 non-existent Paura Karmikas, contractors have been allegedly siphoning off money from the city administration. In the initial information provided to the Anti-Corruption Bureau, the Department of Urban Development said that this malpractice has resulted in the contractors appropriating rupees 550 crores of taxpayers' money. The ACB is expected to file a FIR and begin the probe soon. Even though a recommendation for a probe has been made, political pressure is likely to weaken the proposal to crack down on the contractors. Why? Because one of the two biggest contractors in Bengaluru is related to a cabinet minister, while in other cases, the contractors are the local corporators themselves. Let's get a little deep into the details of the audit. The report revealed that there were 32,000 Paura Karmikas in Bengaluru. Verification of these numbers showed that the contractors had added names of auto rickshaw drivers, helpers, supervisors on the list. Once these names were filtered out, there was a vacuum of 5,500 Paura Karmikas. These were non-existing Paura Karmikas for who these contractors were drawing salaries. There were reforms to this, by introducing biometric system. Not surprisingly, these were opposed by the contractors. Now, this clears the smoke here, where all the money is going into. It's directly going into the pockets of these contractors. In order to keep the city clean, there is a need for more Paura Karmikas. We should be offering Paura Karmikas with good salaries. There should be constant check on their performance too. Secondly, there should be a corrupt-free, efficient waste management system. A waste management system which can be held accountable for the mismanagement of garbage. Thirdly, active participation of the citizens in segregating the waste, and the concept of waste to energy needs to be encouraged. In the coming days, we will be discussing on the solution and plan by YUVA to help solve this problem from social, political and economic angles. Congratulations to all the YUVans and other volunteers who have stepped out and have done their part towards the dream of Swachh Bharat. By now, I guess you might have come to know the real issues on the ground zero. This is the observation stage. Now we need to move to the analyzing stage, then to solution stage, then the last, the implementation stage, where you have to have a strategy to tackle the hurdles during the implementation. There's a long way to go, and change begins with you, and the change has begun today. Thank you.
फिर अन्ना जी का क्या हुआ? वो अनशन पर बैठे थे एक दिन के लिए, लोकपाल अभी तक पास नहीं हुआ बोल रहे थे। 2014 में इसीलिए तलब किया था। एंड इसको भी थोड़ा क्लोज व्यू से मॉनिटर करते रहना, दिस 550 करोड़ का स्कैम का। लास्ट टाइम BBMP there was 128 crore scam इतो with regard to this plantation issue and all. ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅದ್ರದ್ದು? ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಗುರು. ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ? ಏಯ್ ಕಟ್ ಕಟ್ ಕಟ್